Here's another example where, in this case, there's a batch chemical reactor. And I think this chart over here is a good way to display how typically values are seen on traces. Each one of these is a different batch of the product that was made, and they all look pretty similar. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on different. But what we've done here is grabbed a small section of each of these and created a statistic for that section. In this case, it's the heat up of the chemicals to get to the set point. There's an initial temperature. In this case, this is blown up a little differently. Like 35 degrees here. This is actually the time it takes to go from the heat up, from the beginning to the end of the heat up time. So you can see here's all the different batches, and they're bouncing around, most of them within a certain limit here of a few minutes. But in this case, something different happened. And this displays one batch that is abnormal and the others that are basically the normal as desired. What we found that happened on this is there's a biofilm that was starting to build up on the surface of this reactor. It was a jacketed reactor. And the biofilm was making it so it took longer for the contents to heat up. And ultimately that correlated with problems that they were having in the products later on. So it's a quick way, instead of looking at a lot of what I'll say is noisy data here, you can boil it down to a critical parameter that shows something's abnormal, and then you can look at time traces to show what's really happening different with those batches.